Sparks fly as a skilled welder meticulously shapes metal, setting the stage for today's exploration of gas cutting and welding techniques. This art, essential for any serious metalworker, combines precision with raw power to create and manipulate robust materials. As we delve into the world of metal fabrication, understanding the tools at our disposal is crucial. Today, we will break down everything from the selection of the right materials to the final touches that showcase a master welder's skill. The journey begins with choosing the appropriate metal. Depending on the project, a welder might select mild steel, stainless steel, or aluminum, each offering different benefits and challenges. Next, on the cornerstone of metalworking, the gas cutting torch. This tool is not only used for cutting but also for precision shaping of metal sheets and components. The process begins by adjusting the flame to a neutral state, where it efficiently melts the metal without altering its inherent properties. As we observe our welder at work, notice the steady hand required to maneuver the torch across the metal's surface. The accuracy here is paramount. A slight deviation could mean the difference between a perfect fit and a failed component. Transitioning from cutting to welding, our expert switches equipment. The welding torch, slightly different in design, allows for joining metal pieces at temperatures that can reach up to 6,500 degrees Fahrenheit. This intense heat is necessary to fuse the materials at a molecular level, ensuring a strong and durable bond. The role of protective gear becomes evident as we see sparks and molten metal flying. The welder wears thick gloves not just for heat protection but also to prevent cuts and abrasions. The face shield and goggles protect the eyes from harmful UV rays emitted during welding, which cause a condition known as welder's flash, if not adequately shielded. As we continue, our focus shifts to the gases used in these processes. In welding and cutting, gases like acetylene, oxygen, and sometimes argon are crucial. Each gas has a specific role. For instance, oxygen is used to intensify the flame, while acetylene is the primary fuel. Argon, an inert gas, is often used in processes like TIG welding to shield the weld area from atmospheric gases that could weaken the joint. Setting up the equipment correctly is just as important as selecting the right gases. The hoses connecting the gas cylinders to the torches must be robust and free of leaks. The regulators, which control the flow of gas, need precise adjustment to maintain the correct pressure and volume. Now let's watch as the welder sets up his workspace. Notice the attention to detail in ensuring that all connections are tight and secure. A leak in this system could be dangerous, leading to a sudden fire or explosion. Double-checking these connections, as we mentioned earlier, is more than a ritual. It's a vital safety measure. As the metal pieces are joined, our welder frequently pauses to inspect the weld seams. Using a variety of techniques, including MIG, TIG, and stick welding, he adapts his approach based on the material and the type of joint required. Each technique has its nuances, and mastery over them is what sets a professional from an amateur. Throughout this process, ventilation is crucial. The fumes generated during welding and cutting can be harmful if inhaled, so working in a well-ventilated area is essential. Our welder ensures that exhaust fans are running and that fresh air is plentiful. Finally, as we wrap up today's session, we've observed not just the technical skills required in gas cutting and welding, but also the artistry and attention to safety that define this challenging profession. It's crucial to prioritize safety by donning protective gear and setting up in a space that promotes good ventilation. Now, let's turn our attention to gas cutting. This technique uses a flame heated by oxygen and acetylene to slice through metal. Begin by adjusting your torch to get a flame that's fierce yet manageable. Steadily guide this flame along your pre-marked line, maintaining a steady hand to ensure your cuts are clean and precise. Switching gears to welding, this process is about fusion. Prepare your metal pieces, light up your torch, and fine-tune that flame. The key here is the filler metal, which should be introduced steadily to the weld pool. Watch as the metal melts and fuses, a clear indicator of a job well done if consistent and thorough. Safety can never be overstated. Protecting your eyes with goggles is non-negotiable, as they shield you from harmful sparks and UV rays. Hands, too, must be guarded with heat-resistant gloves, essential for handling hot metals and flames. In wrapping up, mastering gas cutting and welding opens up a world of possibilities in metal fabrication. With these skills honed, a wide array of projects becomes not just possible, but enjoyable. Practice diligently, always respect the craft's power by adhering to safety protocols, and each project will build your confidence. As our welder caps off their project showcasing the union of skill and metal, remember that each spark is a note in the symphony of metalworking. Happy welding, and may your projects be as rewarding as they are challenging.